Hi, it's Whitney at the Homeschool Classroom. Today I'm going to show you how to create a digital portfolio. So if you have an assessor that you can't meet up with easily, maybe there's somewhere else in the state, this is a nice way to put all of your information out there and not have to meet up in person or not have to email a bunch of documents. So we're going to use a program called Smore. Now here in Ohio, you have three options to have your child's information signed off on for the year. You can have them take a standardized test and then submit the overall score to your district, or you can have a certified teacher sign off on your child's work, or you can have somebody who is not certified, but somebody who has been approved by your superintendent. So if your aunt, for example, has, is a retired teacher, maybe she's not even in education, but you can go to the superintendent and ask them for permission to have that person sign off on your child's work. They may or may not do that. So that's kind of something you have to do ahead of time before you know. We are going to use a program called Smore. If you think you are not tech savvy, you are tech savvy enough in order to use this. So I've already logged in. You can set it up. You can log in and not have to create an account, just log in with Gmail, or you can put your own email address in and create an account. It is free, but if you use the free version, it's limiting. So you don't have to, but I would suggest just using the free version for what you need it. We're going to start a newsletter. And these are all of the options that you can pick for formats. I'm going to click Other because I like that one, just because it's not as specific, and click to edit title. So we're going to call this the Homeschool Classroom. And our subtitle will be 2019-2020 school year. Now you could put our year in homeschooling, and then, for example, I could put the Mance family for my family, or put your last name, whatever you want it to do. Over here is a drop-down box, and you can highlight things and see how it changes the background and the font. So I think I will leave it at handwritten. I like those books in the background, but if I didn't, I would click on background. I could have some art supplies or some craft supplies. There's so many different themes that you can choose from for free. Just pick whatever you like. I do like the books, so I'm going to leave that there. I could change the color by clicking on the drop-down box. And it's nice in that it will preview what it's going to look like, so you don't actually have to commit yet. I'm going to go with the green. I do have to minimize my screen so that you can see that the font can be changed as well. There's the confetti font. There's another one. Oh, that looks like children's writing, so I think that's fun. But I'm going to click this one. I like it. It's easy to read. Now, just as simple as that is clicking to add the title. So you can call it whatever you want. Or you're homeschooling. And look at all the options here. You could put some bullet points or some numbers. I'm just going to put regular text. We had a great year learning. We completed many projects. Whoops, and went on many field trips. This is nice because you don't have to save all of that paper and have it taking up so much space. You can take a picture of a paper that you completed or something that your child did. All right, here are the options of what we can add. We could add a YouTube video. Maybe your children are into creating videos. One of mine is. And so you can put a link to some of their work there. You could add a picture gallery if you want to do multiple pictures or just a single picture. Look at all these options. So that's nice. Now down here, it does say Pro. So if you want to add a file on there, you would have to have the Pro version. But again, if you want to take a picture of a worksheet that your child did, then you could just use the picture option. I'm going to click on gallery because I want to add more than one photo. And I've set up a folder on my desktop so that I could easily get these. Now you can actually do this from your phone as well. So that's nice. Excuse me. And then you won't have to transfer the photos. So I know that can be a pain. Okay, so here we've got a couple photos. We're going to click to add a title. So simple. Say ballet And we'll call this one Ski Club. I could put more information about it, but I'm not going to because I am going to click on text. And now I'm going to say gym class so that we can describe those photos and say, Avery took ballet lessons 3 times a week. Whoops. Both kids enjoyed ski club at Boston Mills. Done. Okay, let's take a look at that. So you can put some photos of your child doing, that class, and then describe it down below. So if it were a science class or whatever, let's take a look and do an example for that. Okay, I'm going to put this photo of a couple of books that we read. So we'll call it science. And you can put multiple of these, or you could make a gallery and add multiple pictures of things in that area. So many photos of what they did for science. We read books and discussed how lungs function and the dangers of smoking. We could add some bullet points and say, okay, went on a field trip to the science center and focused on anatomy section. And so see how simple that is. Done. Now you have the class, overall what you did, and then also some bullet points under it. If I want to add another picture, I can. Actually, you know what? I think I will. Yeah, I think I will do a photo gallery. Look how easily I just deleted that when I changed my mind. So I've got this one, and I've got this one. I'm going to add a title. Now I did not just start, this is not the work of my kids, they're much older than this, but I did want to show you some examples. So these are worksheets, like I said, that you can put up there. And I'm going to add some text and say math. And I will put some bullet points here alone. Okay. We began learning multiplication families. And we focused on word problems. And then you can put all of your math subjects or topics there. So done. Again, you're seeing how easy this is. We've got, math, science, some gym class content. Up here, see how it's saving as you go along. If you finally get all of your information in there and you're done, click on done where it'll give it a final save. And you can send it in a newsletter or send it in an email to whoever you want assessing it. Or you can click through one of these if you want to share it. Maybe you want to share it with a family member. So you could do that as well. Maybe you aren't living in the state with your family, and so it's really fun for them to kind of keep up to date with what your kids are learning. So that's an option as well. Again, look at this. So easy, cute, very simple for somebody to follow. If you send it to an assessor, they could, clearly see what year it is and what you're doing in that class. So very easy. If you guys like this, then I want you to give it a try. I do have another digital format that I'm going to do a video on sometime. It's also easy, but I like this and I think you will like it. It does take some playing and getting used to, but it's so user-friendly that I don't think that once you start playing with it, you'll really get stumped on anything. So if you need an assessor who's not close by you and you like this format, you can reach out to me, Whitney at the Homeschool Classroom, or if you know someone in your own area, ask them if this is a good format for you to communicate with them. And I hope that you guys enjoy this and share the video. Thank you.